This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com.
Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Dan Potts with me. 0-0 at Anfield, first leg of the Cup. Got a second leg next week. Would you have taken that before the game started?
100% would I would have taken that with 11 men. I mean, we saw what happened, and I'll go into that in a bit later. But first of all, I need to pick up these players. I need to pick up the management because I thought that we set up so well when the red card happened. I think they deserve credit when credit's due. Everybody knows my opinion on what happens in terms of this squad and this 11 and the Arteta and the board and the Cronkies, whatever. Let's give credit where credit's due.
So you're giving credit to Arteta there as well?
100% I'm giving credit to Arteta. The players bigged up. The players got behind the manager and showed that they want to play for him. The players got behind the team. I thought it was a defensively sound performance from everybody from front to back. I loved the performance from Lacazette running around, showing leadership. I thought Ben White was exceptional, and I think got man of the match tonight, was absolutely brilliant. And I saw some of the performances in the first half in particular. I saw Lokonga and I thought, oh dear, there's a couple of passes coming here that don't look too good. Picked his game up. That's what we need to be seeing. Kieran Tierney tonight, superb. So, I think sometimes you have to give credit where credit's due. But we've been giving credit to players for playing well against Norwich and against Leeds and against Watford and Burnley. Tonight we went to Anfield. We had Mane and Salah out. That was it. The rest of the team was, let's be honest, Cecil, first team. Yeah, that was a strong
Liverpool side.
Very strong Liverpool side. And we competed with them. With a side which we're depleted in parts. So I have to give players credit for that tonight. I have to give the manager for the way that we, in game management, the way we set that up and when the red card come in, I thought was exceptional. And Liverpool didn't look too dangerous tonight because we made them look pretty average in the front three.
And this is a question that's going to lead on from that is, that 11 that we played today, or 10 in the end, can they go and do the business against Tottenham though? I know, because that was a good Liverpool side, and Liverpool didn't really, I don't even remember them having a shot on target, so can that 11 still do the same against, I don't know, Tottenham? And it's a derby at the end of the day, so it's going to be completely different, but do you have faith in that?
The reason I have faith is because of what I've just seen tonight. Now, if you go to Anfield with that team, that's a very, very difficult place to go. So the way Tottenham are playing at the moment, I don't know if you saw them last night, they don't look scary at all. They're without one of their best players in Son. They can't defend. That right-hand side at Spurs looks dreadful with Emerson, Royal and Tanganga. If we can't get Martinelli and Tierney running at them and be dangerous, then I don't know what we can do. When I look at the players and selection at the moment, that's a worry. That's a massive worry for me. Not just with COVID, with injuries. We see Cedric come off tonight, and that's another right-back option that we might now need to play Chambers in the middle of midfield. We might not be able to do that because he might have to play right back if Tomiyasu's still not back. Yeah. Ben White might have to go into the middle, but then what happens at the back? Holding may have to come in. It's very, very makeshift at the moment with this side, and I that's where it does come to a negatives. You know, because for me we haven't done enough so far in the window. We're letting Maitland-Niles go, who can, by the way, play at right back and in centre midfield. So that was a big mistake letting him go this early. I need to see more, and unless we get somebody at midday tomorrow registered, we've got this midfield for the North London derby, which is now weak thanks to one guy.
Very true. Before we go into that last little bit there, you talk about the defence and the back line, we talk about Holding and Chambers coming on. Do you know what's going on with Pablo Mari? Because I don't know why we're not seeing him. I think he's a good player. I think he trumps a lot of the centre-backs that we saw tonight. Any reason why he's not playing? Do you think would you want to see him involved?
I personally think he's a better defender than Rob Holding, but it seems to me that Pablo Mari wants first-team football, and he isn't happy being a squad player. So there's rumours that he's going on loan to Udinese. I was surprised he was even in the squad tonight, but I think he has to be because we're so depleted. Yeah. But it looks like that's pretty much a done deal from what I'm being told. But I'm a fan. I mean, I don't think he's a world beater, but we do need a squad. We do need backup. And I think that as a left-sided centre-back, which is something that Arteta really wanted after Gabriel, I think he's perfect. But his positional play is fantastic. He's not the quickest, but he's certainly a defender that can come in and do a job. And unfortunately, he's just not in the pecking order. He's below the pecking order now, isn't he? So Rob Holding and Chambers are getting ahead of him. So it looks like he's probably going to be out. I mean, I'm worried if we're getting rid of players.
We're getting rid of a lot at the moment, especially with how light the side is. And the reason why I asked you is because you just said there he might be going off. That's why he's not playing. But we've seen many players come out and say they want playing time, like Eddie Nketiah and Maitland-Niles, and then featuring in the Arsenal side. So this is why I'm questioning why is he not being considered. But yeah, let's look at the one incident and finish off on that of Granit Xhaka. A silly mistake cost us again. What are your kind of thoughts on it? Was it unfair or was it guaranteed red?
Granit Xhaka. That's all I need to say. This guy being in this side for 6 years now, I've never seen a player that gets sent off so much. I think in the 6 years he's been here, that's now, is it 6 red cards? That's got to be the most, I think, now in that time period. Most errors leading to goals, Granit Xhaka since 2017. And that's not just for Arsenal, that's in the Premier League. I don't really know how many more chances people need to realise this guy is not the man. Now, tonight we had no choice. We had to play him. There was no other option for me. I actually said when I came in today, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad Granit Xhaka's in because we need him. And we needed him and he let us down yet again. And I don't know how many times this guy needs to let us down. I've seen him grab people around the throat at Burnley and get sent off. He smashed the ball into Chris Wood and it went in. He's got sent off against so many teams I can't even keep count now. That's another one against Liverpool. Man City this season away from home. I remember him giving away timeless penalties against Spurs, Brighton, the year that cost us top 4. This guy is costing us points. He's costing us now games that we are absolutely depleted at the moment, and we cannot select Granit Xhaka in that midfield, which is the only area that we are really short. And he's gone and done that tonight. Now, people can say it's a harsh all they want. I think it's a red card. The guy's not looking at the player. He doesn't know he's there. The guy's looking at the ball, so people are saying it's not a red card. If he doesn't know where the man is, that's his fault. Yeah, that's his fault. We were poor defensively for that moment, right? That doesn't make any difference. Granit Xhaka, do your job. You failed yet again. And you've cost us, yeah? You might not have cost us tonight, but you've certainly cost us in the next 3 games because we've got nobody, mate. Unless we go and get Arta this evening, yeah, who's the player we're linked with, he isn't going to be able to be registered in time for the North London derby. So we're going to have to play either Lokonga and Patino again, or Callum Chambers and Ben White are going to have to weaken our defence by going and playing in there because of this guy. That is not acceptable at this football club, mate. And unfortunately, Mikel Arteta has said that he's his guy, and he said that he wants to stick with him. We've had a number of opportunities to let him go. To Hertha Berlin, begged him to stay. Roma begged him to stay. It looks like such a big mistake twice now by this guy. And I don't understand why Mikel Arteta has got so much faith in him. I've never understood the faith by Unai Emery, Arsene Wenger, Jose Mourinho loves him, wants him at Roma, apparently wants him again in this summer. £13 million we rejected because apparently we didn't think that was enough for him. Why did nobody else come in and offer for 20 at least? What does that tell you about this guy? This guy is a liability and always will be. And I think that now that we move forward, we're going to have to pray that either the game's called off on Sunday because we can't put a team out, or that we can do something makeshift to get us through this and a couple of our players like Tomiyasu and Smith Rowe come back. Otherwise, it's going to be a real tough game at North London derby. You know, one I'm looking forward to, don't get me wrong, because it's a massive game. I love going, yeah? But we need to go into this game knowing that we've got the confidence to select a team that can get 3 points. And Granit Xhaka's just made that more difficult tonight.